What's up, Nintendorks? It's Kyle here, aka Mr. Space Heater. It has been a long break, but hopefully that break is over. I am back to making videos. I know I used to stream a whole lot more frequently. I was at a pretty good rhythm for a while. We were doing episodic gameplays, competitive gaming videos, and all that stuff.
No, I hit my own banana!
Thank you! Get him, Big D!
We couldn't stop laughing.
Oh god, no.
We're still MK Gaming. I still will be doing stuff with Michael. I just have solo ideas that I'd like to get out there and use this channel for as well. To give you a little backstory, we were doing everything on my MacBook, which was about 8 years old at the time when it died, unfortunately. I ended up getting an iPad and a Chromebook and things for necessities so I could keep working, and so could my fiance. But I'd really eventually like to get back to having a computer. I'm currently investing in that, getting parts. But until then, I gotta work with what's possible and what I can do. And I have plenty that I can do and I can show for you guys. As most of you know, especially if you came from social media to find this video, I've been making custom controllers for almost 2 years under the name Mr. Space Heater or The Art Bubo. That's the name of the shop. I feel like that's an area that deserves some more light and exploration. For a while, it's been all about my reveals, my new designs, and stuff that you can purchase on my shop. But now I'd kind of like to switch the focus more on how I get there, how I come up with the designs. It might start with like time-lapse videos and things of that nature, but it would be nice eventually to get into the deep, gritty process of what I do. It'd be nice to put it out there, to have discussions, learn from other people, all that stuff. While there are some episodic plans for revealing my new designs, I again do want to focus more on the process of how I get there. For example, I know some of the first videos I have planned include Joy-Con and Pro Controller disassembly and reassembly. I've gotten so many questions on this, and I know there are videos out there on YouTube, but I hope that because I take them apart basically on the daily, that hopefully my process will be easier to understand, especially for people who really don't plan on doing assembly or disassembly more than once. If I have free time also, I'd kind of like to get back into unboxing, new release, and like pickup videos. I used to do those pretty frequently. I shouldn't say frequently, but I've done those before, and I'd like to jump back into it too. So with any luck, I'll have a lot of new content for you sooner than later. The last thing on my to-do list, and this is a little embarrassing, is honestly watch more YouTube. Even if that sounds silly to some people, I don't a lot. I've been making videos for so long and wanted to make videos for so long that I think it's something I really need to do. I really need to get more into outreach. I need to see what everybody else is doing and just kind of get involved. Obviously, I'm on social media a lot. I'm on Instagram a lot, I'm on Twitter a lot. I spend all day at work listening to music, and I think I can substitute that for YouTube videos probably and just hear discussions and what everyone's talking about and just, again, get involved. But that's more of a personal thing than like what these videos are about, so yeah. However, what I need from you guys is suggestions. Who should I be watching? I obviously already know some of the big names, and I already have somewhat of an idea. But are there obscure or more interesting people you think I should be checking out? Please leave suggestions in the comments at the bottom, please. Much appreciated. So this is my overall plan until I get a computer. I really want to focus on the controller stuff. The computer thing is completely up in the air and played by ear just because of expenses. I don't have money. I have none. Everything I get from controllers typically goes back into controllers or into video games if I want to stay, you know, like with the times. But honestly, most of it goes to bills. Great times we live in. Thankfully, I already have a graphics card. I'm going, you know, most expensive piece at a time. We have Christmas coming up. So even though my overall goal is 6 months, within 6 months, I'll have a computer. Hopefully it's sooner. You know, fingers crossed. We got this. Because once I have a computer, my whole world opens up. I have tons of ideas and different episodic themes I want to do, like dealing with, well, you'll just have to see. Because I really don't want to get too much into it until it's something I can actually do. So with that, as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to click subscribe, especially if any of this sounds good to you, because I do have a bunch of content on the way and I just wanted to lay it all out there for you. Otherwise, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. That's at Mr. Space Heater. All one word, no periods or nothing. Also, be sure to find me on Facebook as The Art Bubo, since that is my shop name, just like on Etsy, where you can find all my custom controllers to purchase. Until next time, this is Mr. Space Heater, switching off.